Hey, welcome back to Healing English Station, where English and stories will help you reconnect with yourself. Let me ask you this. Have you ever been told to do something at work and your very first thought was, oh no, not me? Well, I want to tell you about a colleague of mine from the customer service team. We worked together about a year ago. And honestly, her story completely changed how I think about courage. She was one of those people who was always kind, patient, reliable, but also really quiet. She never looked for the spotlight. Then one morning, our leader pulled her aside and said, "We have a new hire and I want you to train him." Her eyes went wide. "Why me? I've never trained anyone before." The leader just smiled and said, "Because you listen, you explain things clearly, and people feel calm around you. That's exactly what a newbie needs." After that conversation, she almost wanted to back out. But she took a deep breath and said, "Okay, I'll give it a try." She didn't want to let her leader down. Now, the training day wasn't until later that week, so in the days leading up to it, she prepared like crazy. She reviewed the system from the very beginning, wrote step-by-step notes, and even practiced speaking out loud at her desk when no one was watching. She tried to imagine every possible what-if question a new hire might ask. At home, she went to bed with her mind racing. What if I mess this up? What if he asks me something I don't know? But still, she kept preparing, little by little, hoping that practice would calm her fear. When the day finally arrived, her nerves hit hard. Her hands were cold, her voice shaky, and her eyes glued to her notes. And then it happened. The newbie asked a tough question and her mind went completely blank. She lost her train of thought. For a second, she felt like giving up. But then she caught herself, smiled and said, "All right, let me walk you through it step by step." From that moment, things shifted. Instead of reading word for word from her notes, she started breaking things down, showing real examples, and letting him try it himself. Gradually, she found her own rhythm. Her voice grew steadier, the atmosphere warmed up, and the conversation started to flow naturally. By the end of that session, the new hire could handle a customer call from start to finish without freezing. Later, she came to me with a shy smile and said, "It wasn't perfect, but now I know I can do it." You can see that simple yes changed everything for her, not just in her job, but in the way she saw herself. Before, she always played it safe. Now, she's more willing to step up, speak up, and most importantly, back herself. And here's what I realized. Self-awareness isn't just about knowing your limits. It's about daring to stretch them just a little and noticing who you become along the way. So maybe ask yourself this. When was the last time you said yes to something that scared you? And what happened after you did? Because sometimes the smallest yes can open the biggest door. Alright, let's highlight a few expressions that you might find useful from the story. Number 1, give it a try. Number 2, walk someone through something. Number 3, play it safe. Number 4, lose one's train of thought. Number 5, back oneself. Thanks for spending this time with me on Healing English Station. And if this story stays with you, remember, you're not alone.